Hi, hello, how are you all this fine day? I hope that if you're here, you subscribe to this channel if you're not already, and you check out the links that are down below. We got my social media and my website and my newsletter and my dog who is growling at a chicken that is outside on the loose. All of that. Fun times. Do what you will. And it's ironic that I'm going to talk about what I am today because I'm feeling it hardcore, and it's something that typically in a neurotypical setting we don't feel comfortable with it, and even in a neurodiverse setting it can be uncomfortable to actually talk about this. So that's what we're going to do today, but also a trigger warning for anyone that knows it will be unhealthy for them to hear things about body image and eating and exercise. Any of those things, if those are tricky subjects for you, I've been there and it's okay. I have many other videos that you can watch, so please check those out. But if you're still here, hi, hello. We're talking about the concept of body dysmorphia, which, bare bones, simple, it's the disconnect of how your body actually looks and feels from how you interpret those things. And I think it's really common in neurodiverse people because neurologically we are wired differently and we perceive things differently. And it can mean that our senses are heightened or not, dampened, or, you know, there's a spectrum, there's a wide range of experiences that we might feel about our body. And I have personally found that how I think of myself and who I am is very much separate from my physical embodiment and the shape and how it looks and whatever the heck. They're completely separate things. So when I try to take one and the other and try and smush them together, it just doesn't compute. It just, something does not click there, and I see that as one of many reasons that I will not talk about right now that I've struggled so much with everything involved with body and eating and exercise and all of those things that can very easily be abused. So, simply put, my body, and even just perceiving it myself and remembering that it's there, honestly, that there is like some physical flesh vessel thing going on, it's weird to think about, on top of a separate confusion of like other people perceive me and they see me probably more accurately than I do, and Olive, knock it off. And it's just a weird thing to think about. It really is. So finding some sort of control in something that is literally designed to change, like, hello, someone did not bring autism into this kind of design of a human body. What the heck? It's really hard. if you couldn't tell. It's this need to feel secure and in control of something that inevitably cannot be controlled. And trying to find some common ground with that, some sense of neutrality. I think that's a key concept that I've been working on, is rather than the whole thing of body acceptance and self-love and all these more like overly positive, flowery terms, just being neutral and just like acknowledging that you exist and you exist in this body that you have for your life. And with that neutrality and just seeing it maybe as a machine or seeing it as just a vehicle, a vessel for your life, just finding that place where it's okay as it is, which is so much easier said than done. Trust me, it's been probably over half my life that I've struggled with this. But it's just knowing that it's there. You're going to see it differently probably every day. And it's probably going to look and be different over time. Because that's just how it is. And rather than getting hyperfixated on setting that kind of like routine with yourself and feeling secure in like a single image, it's setting the routine with, or setting the expectation that things will change, and preparing yourself and feeling in control with knowing things will change. Hopefully that makes sense. And my last kind of thought to touch on is that we receive so many messages and pressures of what we should and should not be doing with these things. What's the right way to move and eat and live, air quotes, healthy, that is to the point where it's not healthy, in my opinion. I think it's ultimately just learning what works for you. The concept of self-care for neurodiverse people looks and feels different. Moving certain ways might be painful for us because we have other chronic conditions. Certain foods might just be really uncomfortable to consume because sensory processing. And that's okay. You don't have to follow a certain thing, a certain diet, a certain workout. You don't have to do that. You can set a routine for yourself that maybe other people, unless they are a medical professional and they're guiding you in this, you don't have to set the routine based on other people. You know yourself best. And it's not wrong for you to just not want to move and exercise or eat certain vegetables if they're not fun to eat, or you just don't like the taste. Like, you don't have to force yourself as like basically every area of life. You don't have to force yourself into a certain neurotypical framework. This is for you. This weird thingy that we have, we each have our own, and comparing is like comparing an apple and an orange, and doing what everyone else is doing. They don't have your instruction book. They don't have your manual, if you will. That's for you to write. And I hope if anything resonated with you, if you feel comfortable talking about it, the comments are a safe place here. And these are important things to talk about because they're really hard. So please do as is healthy for you. And I really appreciate you being here and listening. And I hope you're all doing well. And with that, I will see you all next time.